us and ask Joe a question if you have a question about your eye care. You do have licensed opticians at all sites, is that correct?
That is correct. They're always available every day, 8 to 5. Do tremendous work. We have new lenses and frames available with the anti-fog coating, especially in our summertime. You go inside an ice-cold building, leave the building, your eyes get all fogged up with the glasses. New lenses have this technology to block that fogging. Very nice.
How's that possible?
What new coatings? I mean, we have titanium oxide coatings, which when you get the sunlight, they actually repel the dirt. But actually, the dirt which is stuck on the glass would fall off.
That'd be good for me, Tommy.
And the anti-fog coating is another special coating they have, which it's tremendous right now.
Yeah, the coating that keeps the dirt off of actually keeps the dirt and dust and lint and
yes,
skin dander and stuff like that off the lenses.
Right. Actually, it was made for windows in New York City. Because all the pollution and pigeon poop.
Yeah.
So whenever the sun gets really bright, it'd probably knock it off. So they now put it on glasses.
Yeah.
But they have all kinds of interesting things out there which are available.
Why can't they do that for car consoles and stuff like that? Because, you know, you can clean the dashboard off your car one day and the next day it's, whoa, looks like wool on there.
That's a matter of cost, I think.
The
window washers are much more expensive, and your glass is a much more personal piece of apparel, if you will.
Tell us about the new lenses you got. You got into what they What's the difference?
The lens implants, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, the lens implants for cataract surgery are tremendous. I mean, right now it's assumed that most people having cataract surgery for specific cataract issues with glare difficulty, loss of depth perception, and problems driving on rainy overcast days, which are the most common things we see. But right now we're finding about 40% of people having cataract surgery meet the criteria, but are trying to get out of their thick glasses. So the suggestion is it's called clear lensectomy. So before it was actually a medical issue. Right. And then it became an issue of convenience now, because people have a +4, +5 in their lenses, very hyperopic, they can't see without the glasses close up or far away. And they say, look, I have glare difficulties, enough to warrant the definition for the government. They want cataract surgery. They come in, they get the new lenses, they have the multifocals, they can see distance in the air.
So you're actually replacing those people that have Coke bottle lenses?
Coke bottle lenses. It's a beautiful bit of technology, because they have limitations.
Now, you told me one time, this actually started, how long ago? When was the first?
The first lens implant was put in the human eye in 1949 in Europe, in England. And the first clear lensectomy was done in 1950 in South America. Because we had a person who was very myopic, and Dr. Jose Barriquer inserted it in the eye to try to eliminate some of the difficulties.
Yeah, the lens was very large and very big though, right?
Very large. It had some long-term difficulties with it at the time because they were very rigid pieces of plastic. Newer materials are acrylic and silicone, and they're much more able to take the everyday flexing of the eyeball, whereas the old rigid ones had more problems.
So because it's become more malleable for you as the surgeon to put it in the eye, it's made it better for everybody else.
Much better. In the last 5,000 years, they've had cataract surgery being performed by various techniques. And the major advantage of the last 2,000 years has been the lens implant. And the most effective ones, again, are being produced. They're getting revolutions every 2 years. The multifocal you had back in '98 has been revolutionized with 4 new generations, which are much better. And if your activities, we'll say, are shooting or hunting, we have one set of lenses which give you excellent distance vision and good near vision. Nothing that, well, intermediate, but it's great for aiming a weapon.
What about a lens for golfers like Mr. Collins?
That would be,
the golfers is the other one we have,
Okay.
which gives you the opportunity to see distance in the air and in between,
Yeah.
because you want to address the ball at that 4-foot level.
Well,
in
this-
case
this-
6 feet, because you're such a long person.
well, see, this is a lot different than what he told me last time. He says, we're gonna give you the one that you can see in the water for your golf balls.
Yeah,
We're with Dr. Joe Spadafora, 206-1580. We haven't checked the phones. Yeah, there they are.
We have 2 interesting things going on right now.
Go ahead.
Back in the ARVO meeting, which I enjoyed, that Association of Vision Research and
Yep.
Ophthalmology, and one of the studies was showing 3 different techniques of looking for Alzheimer's disease in the eyeball. We had mentioned that Boston University was doing that back 4 years ago.
Right.
And they're now coming out to market with a product which actually measures the beta amyloid in the lens of the eye at the time of cataract surgery to determine
Wait. It measures the
beta amyloid, the protein which goes in the brain, which causes the plaques, which causes
Alzheimer's.
disease.
Okay.
And it's really exciting because they're actually coming out with a product to measure that. And then there's another one measuring the peripheral drusen inside the eyeball, which is drusen is a German word meaning gland, looks like a piece of fat, if you will.
Okay.
And if you look inside the eyeball, you see these things on people of Northern European ancestry, English, German, Swedes, but usually they're more central. But if they're more peripheral, it seems to have a higher association with Alzheimer's.
Really?
And the third thing, which we always have been looking at, is the caliber of the vessels in the back of the eye. And at certain locations, you can pick up the differences which are more significant for Alzheimer's. So these three things in combination will be a tremendous asset for the doctor to try to diagnose a person with that
Do
family.
people in different parts of the country have different eye diseases, symptoms of, bad vision and so forth?
They do, they do.
What would cause that?
Well, what happens, anything north of Atlanta, for 2/3 of the year is vitamin D deficient because of lack of sunshine.
That's right.
So they go through depression.
Yeah, there you
Now, in
go.
the south, we have orange juice, but, you guys who don't drink orange juice because of gastric upset, I'm sorry.
No, we drink orange juice with vodka in it.
Oh, that's how we get,
That's how we get around that one.
All right, we got time for Rush Limbaugh coming up in about 1 minute from now. We're with Dr. Joe Spadafora from Community Eye Center this morning. Joe, it seems that everybody's eyes are in good shape and that they don't need any help.
Well, actually, the government's actually adapting to us.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
How's that?
What happens is they're where the baby boomers need more requirements, have more requirements. They've increased the brightness of the road paint to give you better contrast. They've increased the size of the signage on the roads. You may notice the changes taking place. And they're also making things like stop signs. You notice that the lights which are being put in are further away. If you're at the corner of Edgewater and 41, they're so close you have to actually crank your neck in to see.
Oh, you see them out, yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
But now they're putting the new ones up there, which are much further away, so the angle of attack has changed because of the limitations of motion.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. We'll be back with Dr. Joe Spadafora. If you've got questions, give us a call. 206-1580 or toll free 888-441-1580.